all eyes will be on the Senate again today, watching to see if lawmakers can strike a deal ahead of their next vote.
Now, if they don't, and the shutdown lasts into tomorrow, it will be tied for the longest shutdown in American history. Meanwhile, its impact on everyday Americans continues to grow. Millions of people are now without critical food assistance. Funding for the federal SNAP benefits officially ran out over the weekend, leaving 42 million low-income Americans, including 16 million children, wondering how they will afford their next meal. Two federal judges are firing back at the Trump administration. They ordered the payments to move forward. President Trump says that he will eventually provide the funding, but wants direction from the court first.
In the meantime, 1.4 million people here in Michigan are in limbo, and that includes many seniors and children.
And 7 News Detroit reporter Brittany Toulis is joining us now live from Forgotten Harvest. And you're hearing from a Metro Detroit mother who's trying to deal with this pause, Brittany.
Yeah, Alicia Keenan, she says she's doing what she can to feed her kids. The USDA didn't send out benefits on the 1st, so EBT cards are still unfilled, but there is hope for SNAP recipients. Those two federal judges ruled that the over $5 billion in contingency funds has to be tapped so Americans can feed their families while Washington stays at a standstill.
Just make a decision. You know, people are out here really suffering, hungry.
Dominique Wright is feeling frustrated. She's a SNAP recipient, one of 1.4 million here in Michigan. And with 4 kids at home, every cent she gets from SNAP counts.
It is a plus for me being a mom of 4, and it does go a long way. It does truly go a long way. And, what it does give, it gives my children the food that they need. It gives me a peace of mind at the end of the night, knowing that they do have food to eat.
The government shutdown on day 34 is about to tie the longest in U.S. history. The record-breaking 35-day stoppage happened during President Trump's first term. This time, the USDA put in an October memo it wouldn't use the over $5 billion in contingency funds for SNAP come November 1st, saying, quote, the well has run dry, arguing those funds are for natural disasters. It also wouldn't pay states back for funding SNAP with state money.
We have over 200 pantry partner distributors throughout Metro Detroit, and they are seeing as much as 10 to 15% increase in demand as well. And that's combined. And what's more important is the fact that the demand is going to be significantly higher when SNAP runs out, which is November 1st.
Michigan has since injected $4.5 million into the State Food Bank Council, and Friday, the 31st, 2 federal judges ruled halting SNAP is unlawful. In Michigan, each household receives on average $335 a month with SNAP. That's just under $6 a day per person. Dominique feeling each day without those funds.
You just have to make it work, and day by day, minute by minute, hour by hour, you just have to do what you have to do.
And later today, the USDA is expected to lay out a plan for how it'll fund SNAP during the shutdown, but those SNAP payments can be reduced. The Trump administration also said it's going to seek clarity on how to fund SNAP, and they'll comply with court rulings. Now, coming up at 6:30, we'll have a live interview with the Forgotten Harvest CEO on how they're making sure Metro Detroiters have access to food while this is all playing out. For now, live in Oak Park, I'm Brittany Toulis for 7 News Detroit this morning. Keenan?
Yeah, Brittany, this is such a critical issue for families all across Metro Detroit and all across Michigan. Thank you for that update.